Welcome back to Thermodynamics 1. This is class number 1. And I'm going to include a couple examples from the book Cengel. Mostly because I don't like only using the examples from a single textbook, the textbook that you should have bought and should buy. I think more examples are better, and teaching this class for the first time, I would like to kind of mix things up a little bit, see what works best. If I have to teach it a class, maybe I will use these examples instead, but at least I have a video for it. So in this example 1-2 out of Cengel, we're obtaining formulas used from unit considerations, and this is a really good perspective, I think, for an engineer to take when approaching problems, is to make sure you're checking the units, but you can also kind of use units as your own kind of formula for the thing, right? Look how the formulas work together. Kind of see what you're given, see what you need, see what you're trying to find, and you can kind of do a lot with the units just to think your way through a problem. So anyway, we have this tank. It's filled with oil, and we're given what the density of the oil is and the volume of the tank, and we want to find the mass in the tank, right? So this is relatively easy, but it does give you this perspective. It does give you a perspective on this idea behind units and how we can use them. So often it's good to just write the things down, right? The givens. This is a good way to start a problem. The given, write it down so you can think while you're writing. And look what you're, and because your handwriting probably will help formulate what's going on in your head better than just looking what's there and then diving right in. So we have the volume, which I like to put a little slash across, and we're going 2 cubic meters. And then we can write down what the find is. In the process of doing this, we can start to think like find M, right there, the mass. So the mass is in kilograms, right? Like, oh, we have kilograms, so there's kilograms here, cubic meters here. Think the thing through and go, well, wait a minute, should I multiply or should I divide? Should I multiply or divide? You might not know, right? Does M equal, so question mark, all right? So we don't want to, I'm writing this down, but this is just me thinking. This isn't necessarily how you would write your homework problem. This is just my thought process. Could it be this or this? Or could it be M is equal to this over this? Like which combination do you think it is? All right, so those are probably because you've seen the kilogram and the meters and the meter cubed and the meter cubed, and you need to get a kilogram. There should be some combination of which one that you would want to do. Well, you take a look at this and you can see, well, I could get kilograms if I could get rid of the cubic meters that are right here. So that looks like if I multiply this by this, I could get it. Like we could try that out. Kilogram per cubic meter times meter cubed. Boom, boom, goes for kilogram. Therefore, light bulb goes off. Aha, mini aha moment. This is a mini aha moment. Mini aha. It's not crazy aha. I mean, it's not, but that's the thought process that we could try to use to try to solve problems, right? So we could go that mass is equal to density times volume. So we go and we've already proven it to ourselves up here, so I don't have to do it again, but maybe that's how I would have done it. I'd go 850 kilograms per cubic meter and multiplied it by 2 cubic meters. Boom, boom. And I would end up with 1,700 kilograms. And then if I'm answering this question, 1,700 kilograms, I want to rewrite it out and box it up. And that helps Dr. Deal find it in your homework. Thank you. Ta-da. Then there's one last example. I'll throw it in there. This is, once again, this is from the textbook, Cengel's textbook, and it's just another example of trying to find the weight. It's the same example, basically, as the other. One of the previous ones I just did, but let's do it. All right, so using unity conversion ratios, I guess that's what that's called. I didn't think of it in those terms. Show that 1 pound mass weighs 1 pound force on Earth, right? So what we're really saying is, well, let's see. Let me do the given. Given. I just really butchered given. By the way, my favorite pencils are the Twist Erase 0.9 from Pentel. The erase, Twist Erase right here. These are 0.9s. 0.9s is very nice because it's a thick lead that doesn't break. It's an excellent thing. Let's see, what was I writing? Oh, I left the whole thing there. All right, so the given was 1 pound mass. And the find, this is really stupid, I guess. Find the weight, right? So weight is equal to mass times gravity. So we can take the 1 pound mass and multiply it by 32.2. I guess we want to be exact because we're going to 1.32.17 and then some stupid stuff after it. But of course, pound mass times this does not equal force. We need this conversion factor, 32.17 and blah, blah, blahs, which is a pound mass per foot per second squared. And that's the conversion, right? So we get the feet gone, the seconds gone, we get the pound mass gone. We're left with weight is equal to 1 pound force. I know it's a little. Is the pedantic? Is that the right word? Let's look that up. Is the right word pedantic? Oh, there's a picture of me. Great. Pedantic. Pedantic. Is it P-A? No, I think it's pedantic. That's many of the essays are long, dense. And this is stupid. Why do they do the pedantic and it's like of or like a pedant? That is ridiculous. There you go. I want this one here. Is pedantic teacher. Narrowly, stodgily, and often ostentatiously learned. Unimaginative, dull. Ooh, pedantic. Wow, that's kind of mean. Far worse. He was pedantic. Ooh, pernickety. I didn't even think of that word. Wow. It's usually something that's a negative thing, right? Anyway, it's like overly precise. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the end of class 1. I really drew this out. You know, some people don't even bother with this topic. They skip over chapter 1. Maybe I should have been more efficient. But it's done now. So there you go. And it's recorded. So go watch all my videos. Goodbye.